Shut up and sit down.
Hi kids, welcome to my second show for the review of RuPaul's Drag Race. So the queens have finally entered. What I said I was going to do is watch them all coming in and then stop it, film, then watch the rest and then film again. Realised that was going to do too much hassle, so I've just made notes. And all I'm going to kind of do is just go through any ones that I think have changed from my original video. So the order that I had them in from the Meet the Queens, I've gone through and just picked out ones that I think have gone up or gone down dramatically, and I'll just briefly talk about them. And then at the end, I will make sure that there's going to be a nice little listy thing going on over here. I'll just tell you what the new order is and how I think they're going to go from this point onwards, taking into account who has gone in the first episode. Have to say already, hands down, one of the best seasons we've had. Every single drag queen that came into the studio on this episode really went out there and went a step further, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what else comes out of every single one of them. A lot of them have gone to a degree that I did not expect, and some of them have become shining stars that I wasn't expecting from the Meet the Queens videos. Kimchi for one, in the first episode already, she's one of the ones that I want to talk about anyway. Straight away, she's top of my list for entry to the workroom. That entire outfit, her attitude, everything just outstanding me completely, and I'm really impressed by how she's came across and the effort and ability that she has, and she's definitely going to be a queen to watch. One of the other queens that I really want to talk about coming into the workroom was definitely Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Again, another queen that just in the Meet the Queens video just came across very bland, very been there, done that. She wasn't anything new or exciting, so I kind of rated her at the bottom of my list. Already she's moved up 4 spots for entry to the workroom because she really turned it out completely. A very glamorous, beautiful, funny, and she actually came across as funny in this one, so I'm really happy with that, and I think she's going to go a lot further than what I expected. Although still not sure she's going to go that far. I still think she'll be one of the first queens out, and everyone else is pretty much still in the same categories. Like for example, Bob has gone down to about, I think he went down to about 6th, because that outfit, the wig, makeup, it was so mainstream. I was just taken aback. I was like, from Meet the Queen to this, are you kidding me? Like, Bobby can do a lot better than that. Like, that is not an entry to the workroom look. Your entry should be the most flamboyant, amazing thing you own. Right, so again, moving on to the photo shoot. I thought that was absolutely hilarious, especially the fact that Bianca couldn't be there, so they got a clown to replace her. I was in hysterics at that. But I really liked the whole premise of it, and I liked the idea of it, and it was really nice to see how they worked with other people. As the episode went on, I can see Lane Queen has a lot of potential, and I understand why Ru has picked her to be on the show. But she is not doing herself any justice at all on that show. The way she kind of pranced around all like, oh, around everyone else. She can't be like that, and she even described herself saying that, you know, she was some Beetlejuice wannabe with all these beautiful women around her. I was like, no honey, you were there, you've been picked, you are equivalent to all of them, you have the potential to do that. Turn it out, be the star that you are, and be proud of who you are. If you're not going to be proud of who you are, leave, because there's no point. Other one that I was really quite surprised with was Derek Berry. Literally went out there, grabbed a chair, asked if she could use a chair. Nice person to work with, but by the looks of it, she looks like someone that you want to work with. And she sat there, and she got the chair, did very Britney poses, and did them flawlessly. Made it so that the attention was on her, while being really nice to everyone, so that all the photos will have turned out as very centric on her without being mean or offensive to the other queens, not blocking them out like a lot of the queens were accidentally or sometimes purposefully, as Robbie Turner did, blocking the other queens out. It's a case of, you know, be wary of who you work with, and I totally agree with Ru. Those photos came across as though she was the star and the rest of them were her backup dancers. But on set, she did not act like that, and that is the sort of star that we want. I do agree with Michelle Visage though. We want to see more from her. We want to see her be her own. We want to see who Derek Barry is. We don't want to see Britney. Yes, we want to see more Brittany because she's brilliant at it. We want to see more Derek, and if Derek can bring herself out more, she'll be brilliant. One of the other queens that I kind of want to go over is Assy Betty. She kind of has gone down in my rankings because of the way she's coming across on the show. Now, I know a lot of people to be out there going, oh, it's how it's edited. It's not how it's edited, it's how she is. She's saying these things because she's a giant bitch. And that's fine, be the big bitch that everyone hates, go for it. But if you don't show a nice side, you're not going to be able to win everyone over like Bianca did. Because Bianca was mean and harsh and sarky and whatever. That's who Bianca is, and that's obviously who Assy Betty is. But if you're not going to be nice as well, you're going to go down in flames. Because you're going to have to work with these other queens, and if you get them all riled up and all hating you, you'll go out on that stage and you'll not perform well enough and Rue will send you home. And I have a feeling that she may, I still would put her in the top half. She hasn't gone down by much, I think she's down to about 5th. I have something in my heart that says she should not win, and we'll see how it goes and see how she develops on other episodes. Right, when it came to the final runway, like them having to go at previous scenes, because it's what every drag queen wants to do. But they see the show, they want to be on it, even when they are on it, they're then wanting to do one of the previous challenges because you want to show how you can do that, and you can see yourself doing those ones. It was really nice to see them get that chance to try those previous challenges, and I think they really turned it out. Bob did absolutely amazing with the Gone with the Window challenge. Didn't expect anything less from him, but really like the bag and the outfit. And she kept bitching about the fabrics and everything, how awful they were. I was sat there going, I quite like that. Up close it looks horrible, but from a distance it looks quite nice and quite elegant and sophisticated, which is quite nice. And as well, it was a shape that really suits her, and so hopefully she'll wear more big kind of skirts because it balances out the frame a lot better with her being so tall. It gives a bit more of a femininity to her, which I really like. I want to talk about Robbie Turner. Robbie had a brilliant opportunity to pick the best previous challenge for himself and really mess with everyone else. Instead, played nicey nice, picked all the nice ones for everyone and forgot to pick one for himself. Robbie, you are a moron. Please don't do that again. Or please carry on being so nice, because that was quite nice to see. Even for someone that's like forgot to pick one for themselves, pick something awful, don't make excuses. Honey, yeah, you've got dog toys to make an outfit out of. It's exactly the same as what they did on the previous season when they did it last time. And some of those outfits that they came out with were absolutely amazing. So there's absolutely no excuse. It's what you create with what you have. Find the glamour in it. Find something that is you in what you have there and create something. If you can't, you're not right to be there and you need to go home. Another one that I think made a lot of excuses, and enough, was Naysha Lopez. Made excuses that she didn't know what, she never made a dress before. It was her first time creating a dress and all the cheap fabric and blah, blah, blah. And she just made loads of excuses. But the thing is that if you've never made a dress before, why are you on the show? Because to be on that show, you have to be a comedian, you have to be able to act, dance, sing, and sew, and that's just the basics of it. I think how it ended up at the end, how Rue's picked everyone, has picked the best. Kimchi, hands down, best on that whole runway, absolutely amazing. The walk was a bit, but then when it came down to the final 3, I do think that Layla McQueen shouldn't have been picked. I think Layla McQueen should have been safe because I think her outfit was awesome. Yes, very plain bottoms, basically just knickers with thigh-high boots, but that's her style, that's what she does. So you can't read her for that. She tends to wear, like she says, blazer and some lingerie. That's what she does. She actually did that really well. I did not expect her to come out with a blazer, a jacket that was so well crafted that I think they read her completely wrong. I think the likes of Naomi Smalls, who wore basically a mankini that she made herself with a boat. Yes, I know that's what challenge was about. Why was she not wearing some like really fabulous kind of like bikini type wear? There's so many things that she could have done, and I think she played that way too safe. Because she played safe, she should have been in the bottom 3. Robbie Turner also, with the whole mess up, totally don't think she deserved to be safe. She should have been in the bottom 2. I think Rue gave her a lifeline and saved her because she knew that Layla would turn it out on that runway and dance her bloody arse off, because she did. That lip sync Layla McQueen gave was everything. And I think if she carries on, not how she started in the beginning, she just walked backwards and forwards a bit, but you can tell that was because she was just so overwhelmed, she was freaking out. But then she went, no, I've got to own this. And she hit that floor and pounded her pussy against that floor and totally owned it. I'm really proud of her, and hopefully she continues to be like that, and she has potential of getting a lot further. I'm still going to keep her towards the bottom of my pile because she hasn't got that energy yet. She hasn't got that belief in herself. But I have a feeling that she's going to do an Adore Delano, and she's going to start really safe and near the bottom every week. Could be going, might not, you don't know, and keep being told the same thing, to believe in herself, to put effort in, to do this, to do that, and she's going to keep being told the same thing over and over, and then all of a sudden she's going to either win or be that she's going to appear out of nowhere. She's going to be my one to watch. I'm definitely going to say Layla McQueen's my one to watch. I think she has a lot more potential and can go a lot further, and I'm praying that she does. My top 3 to win, I'm going to make this change to now, is now currently Kimchi, Bob the Drag Queen, and Thorgy Thor. Most likely to go next week, I'm going to say, is Robbie Turner, because after this week's performance, she really needs to turn it out next week, or she's going to be on, because this week's performance, she should have gone this week. We'll leave it in Momma Rue's hands. Momma Rue knows what she's doing, and she probably knows that Robbie Turner has something great she can turn out next week, and probably wins. You never know. I'm also going to put on a nice little list next to me here, just giving you my rundown of what order I think everyone is at the moment, and this is my opinion. This is not the order that I think Rue has. Hey, but thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned and watch again next week, so I will be back, and thank you very much. Bye now.
Shut up and sit down.
Very cheap material. I just realised my boot in that bottom of my bra there. Dressing rush. Having an eyelash issue. Thought one was going to fall there. That's bad luck. I can't be doing with that shit. Is that kind of... I hate when it does that. Don't go on it, go home, practice, learn, develop. It might take me 20 years before it's even in the UK, but you know.